welcome back to house. You're at school, okay? Obviously, we've attended schools.
It's not obvious.
And you just don't know what to do. We're going to give you two different scenarios here because Ali and I were brought up with two different scenarios, okay? Ali finished school and then went on to university straight away. I left school at a young age, attended school later on in life. But what we do know, and as being a father also, I understand what challenges lay ahead for the younger generation. And it's working out, well, what is the best thing to do? And we're here to give you a little bit of advice on what we've done, what we've seen our friends, what we've done ourselves with children, and what our friends have done with children, etc. And try and make the path a little bit easier for you. You're at school, you're currently up to year, call it 10, so you're 16 years old, okay? You're 16 years old and you've worked out, I hate this. I can't stand being here. I don't like the teachers. I don't like anything about the system. And I just want to get out and I want to work. I want to do something. Is it the right way to go? Or should I go through year 12 and go through university and all the rest of it? It's different for everyone. What you choose to do and what your best friend may choose to do could be totally abstract. But at the end of the day, what we know, there's one thing that you should do. Okay? And this is it.
Does it start with P?
Correct. Follow your passion. And what we mean by passion is, what do you really enjoy doing? Now, some people at 16 may not know what they really enjoy doing. So it could be a case of, look, I'm just going to do this for the time being until I find out what you'll do. But in reality, you already know what you really enjoy doing.
And you also know what you're good and what you're bad at.
Exactly right.
What you're confident to do, what you're very much unconfident or not confident to do.
Yeah, definitely. And so it is, and if you can't think of anything at the moment, go back to your earlier childhood. Go back to sub 10 years old. Go back to even younger. What did you enjoy doing? It could be you enjoyed building things or making things with your hands, or it could be
computer games.
Yeah, computer gaming, or it could be numbers. You love numbers, or art, music. It can be anything. What is it that really got you up in the morning so you get up and go, this is what I'm doing today? And we're going to fast forward this a tad. So you've got your passion. Most people out there, they just get a job and that's what it is. It's not their passion. They wish that they'd do something else, which is their passion, but they can't because circumstances, life circumstances, etc. But you're at the age where you can think, right, this is what I enjoy doing. So what's the next key? So let's say, for example, I know what my passion is. I'm 16 and I love gaming. Okay? I don't want to go to school. I just love gaming. I love my friends, PC. I'm talking to people all around the world and I'm gaming with them and I really love it.
So I'm old school, if you'd ask me.
Yep.
So you're 16 years old, you love gaming. I'm very old school. I believe in education. I really do believe in education. So what I would advise is to still continue your education journey, absolutely, but spend all your time outside of school or whatever in that gaming world. Because you can monetize that. And today with technology, you can monetize anything, right? That's the beauty of technology today. So just spend as much time in that world, which I have no idea about, and then you may find an avenue and you may be doing year 11, yet earning more money than the teacher. Who knows?
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Very possible.
Yep.
But you must have, in my opinion, there's no must, but in my opinion, you should always educate yourself to a standard, whatever it may be, because that way it's call it safety net, okay?
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
So if you really don't want to do it,
like me,
yeah.
I don't want to do it.
So if I was your parent and you really don't want to do it, I would possibly, in this scenario, send you to a different school, because it could be the environment that you're in.
Yeah, no. I don't want to go to school.
I'm old school. I know what you're trying to tell,
Like,
cajole me into doing.
Yeah.
If you're my child, I'd say absolutely you must finish year 12. You must. That is a standard. You've only got 2 more years. You could learn something that may just trigger something in your DNA, and that may lead you somewhere.
and I think that's what a lot of parents say out there. They say, no, you've got to finish school and do this and do this. If I had the same opportunity as what you've got, blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all before.
Yeah.
Haven't you? I bet you have too. So it's a case of, I suppose, where I'm going, I'm passionate about something, and then I look at it and I think to myself, right, if I'm passionate about something, how am I going to make money from it?
Correct. You got to monetize that passion.
And that's the key. So you really enjoy it, then take a step back. Okay, I really enjoy doing this. How do I get into it? And it says, it's what Ali just pointed out. Education, it is very important. There's no question about it. It may be something where you revisit it later in life, which you can. There's nothing stopping you. But it's a case of, if you're really passionate about something and you want to get into it, well, how do I get into that field? And it can be whatever. It can be a trade. It can be an electrician, a plumber, a builder, a chef. It can be anything. So you take a step back, what do I need to get into that? And it could be, well...
Just get your foot in the door.
Yep.
Just absolutely get your foot in the door.
It could be just going to businesses, banging on the door. I'd like to do an apprenticeship. I'd like to work on... I'd love to learn more about this. And it's all about initiative. As we've said in previous episodes, just do it. Don't sit back and think, oh, they're going to shut the door in my face. You know what? They probably will.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because they will only do it. You'll only have the door thrown in your face so many times, and then someone will go, I'll give you a call.
So what I learned just on that, one of my jobs at UBS actually, we had to make a few calls to prospects, and they said for every no, and you're getting a lot of no's, for every no, you're closer to that yes.
100%. And then what happens is you become quite tough. What I mean by that is you become a bit like a basketball, and it's pretty tough, and it bounces and just keeps coming back. And that's what you need to be like. One step forward, one back. One step forward, but all of a sudden you'll find you're moving forward and forward, further and further ahead. And then what you'll find that happens is all of a sudden when people say no, you go, yeah, that's okay, next, move on. Put them aside, go for the next one. And just positive all the way. And I guarantee someone will say yes.
Well, that's right. People can see your passion. People can feel your passion. So if you're passionate about something, that's 99% of the battle.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. It's as you go through life, you will walk into a room, and there's always somebody that the attention gravitates to. And normally it's the person that really loves what they're doing, and people can feel it, they see it, they think, wow, I wouldn't mind being like that person.
Yeah, just put it in other words, if I was a boss looking for staff and I saw someone very passionate but inexperienced.
Yep.
And yeah, inexperienced, doesn't have a clue what he's doing, or someone that is really good at what he's doing but he's so just got no passion. I could have used another word, but just kind of like a lame duck there. I'll take that passionate person, because you can educate that guy. If he's got the passion, he will excel. He is doing it, he's driving it himself, as opposed to this person who's... You'll never be able to ignite his passion. Even if you're paying more money, he's just gonna... It's a job for him.
Yeah, that's right. And if you're fortunate enough to chase your passion and actually find work that you are passionate about, what you will find as well is you will want to educate yourself further. And you will do that behind the scenes. You will do it at night, whether it be research or papers or reading books on particular subjects, it will happen automatically, and it won't. You will not have a frame of mind when you get home and you think, God, now I've got to do this. No, you will get home, you will finish your day, and you won't be able to hold yourself back. You will just jump straight into it, and then you'll be like, oh wow, okay, oh I can do this. And then you will implement that where you work, and then the people where you're at work, they go, wow, look what this person's doing. And then all of a sudden that leads to more money, because the more valuable you make yourself to an organisation, the more money they will pay you, because they don't want to lose you. And I can say this from experience, I never asked for a paycheck, for a pay increase, but I was always the highest paid person where I worked. Always. Not at first when I first joined them, but I guarantee it wasn't long before I was making more money than everybody. And that was because I was very passionate about what I did, and the learning I did behind the scenes was far more than anybody else was prepared to do. And in return, the heavens opened up for me, and a lot of money came my way.
Yep. So in summary, it's all about passion. Pursue passion.
Yep.
And with technology as we have it today, and it's only going to improve, the world's your oyster. There is so much opportunity out there.
It is, and it can be anything. It's as Ellie was saying to me just earlier. Most parents, they want their kids to be doctors and lawyers and all the rest of it, and that's all well and good. But if you're a fantastic painter, I know plenty of artists that are multi-millionaires. Sports, if you're great at sport, there's plenty who are multi-millionaires. If you're building, anything, it doesn't matter. People who are in the top of their field always make a fortune.
Yes.
Okay? And that's the fact of it. So it doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter even if people that remove sewage, meaning what's in your toilet. I know people who are multi-millionaires from removing sewage.
Big money in that industry.
It's enormous. Okay? So it can be anything. But as Ellie said, chase your passion. Don't chase the money. Okay? Because your passion will far outweigh the money. Every time.
Correct. Well, passion will lead to greater money.
Oh, 100% it does.
Yep. Excellent.
So we have that little snippet of advice that helps you.
Thank you.
If you like, give us a tip.
And if we say anything a bit controversial or something that you don't, disagree with, please tell us.
Yeah, and we'll definitely come back to you. Like, subscribe. If you subscribe, leave a message for us. We'll come back to you. Take care.
Thank you.